Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm going to be talking about the basic general knowledge of the sport of softball today. That's what I play here at Weber International University, and so today we're going to talk about everything under the sun that you could basically need to know to play this sport. This is for my informative speech essay, so here we go. First thing you need to know is that there are going to be 9 players in the field, and you could have 9 or 10 players in a lineup for hitting. The positions are first base, second base, third base, shortstop, who plays in between third base and second base. You have a left fielder, a right fielder, a center fielder, a pitcher, and a catcher. Now, generally, I've been playing since I was about 4 years old. I started with t-ball, and I've grown up playing my whole life. So growing up, I got to play every position possible. I played outfield some, I played infield some. I was a pitcher at one time in middle school. I caught when I played travel ball. So I've experienced every position on the field, and I've gotten to become really comfortable in some specific spots, but I really love playing anywhere. So with those, you want to get, when you're in the field, the goal is to get 3 outs per inning. So the offensive team is trying to hit the ball, and the defensive team is trying to stop them from hitting the ball. When they hit the ball, you want to get it, and on the infield, you're going to make a play, throw them out at first base. Outfielders are going to catch pop flies, which are balls hit straight in the air. If it's hit on the ground, you're going to throw it in every time. And that's basically kind of how the fielding goes. It's a lot of catch and throw, catch and throw. The pitcher, for softball, we throw underhand, so I play fast pitch. So everything is an underhand motion, and then it goes from pitcher to catcher. And in baseball, it's a little different. They do the overhand motion, and they've got some different ways. Everybody kind of has their own way of pitching, their own style of pitching, but it's whatever is most comfortable to that specific person. Then you flip-flop that scene, so going from the defensive side of things to the offensive side of things, you have a lineup, which you can have 9 or 10 batters, so the 9 people in the field will also be the 9 players in the lineup for hitting, and then you could add a 10th person, which would be your DP, or your designated player. So say you have a pitcher that only pitches, they don't hit, then your designated player would hit for the pitcher. So same thing goes for the pitcher, would technically be called or considered the flex player, and then your hitter would be your designated player. So when you're in the lineup, you kind of want to start your lineup with a pretty fast leadoff batter, so somebody that you want to get the game going. They're going to be pretty fast, pretty consistent with hitting. You know, you want them to put the ball in play. You want to ensure that they're going to be the first one on base. So once they hit the ball, or if they get 4 balls, then they get walked. So you get 3 strikes or 4 balls, and after 4 balls you get walked. 3 strikes and you're out. And once you get a runner on base, you kind of have your second batter can be a really good bunter. Bunting is where you hold the bat out straight when they pitch the ball, and you just tap it really lightly. So you're not swinging all the way through, it's just a slight tap of the ball. You want to put it down on the ground so that the fielders have a chance to field it, and the runner that's on first has a chance to transfer to second base. So the second batter usually is going to be a pretty good bunter, or somebody that can hit it somewhere on the ground so that the runner on first base has a chance to advance to second. Then your third and fourth batter are going to be more of your power hitters. 3, 4, 5, and sometimes even your 6th batter are going to be power hitters, that when you have runners on base, they're going to try to find a gap or a hole in the field, and they're going to try to hit it that direction so that they can score whatever runner is currently on base. Even sometimes scoring themselves. If you hit a home run, which is when it goes over the fence, then they have a chance to score themselves. So basically, you just want to keep that whole rotation going with runners getting on, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, just getting hits or bunts, or if you get the 4 balls and you get walked. But the main object of the game is to just get runners on base and move them around as many times as you can so that your team can score the most runs. Every time you come across the plate, it's a run. So then you will have the most runs, and then you win. And on the defensive side of things, you want to keep whatever team you're playing from scoring as many runs as they can as well. So it's a lot of back and forth. It's a fun game to play, and I hope that I kind of explained it well enough for you to understand. So thanks for listening.